Hello, hello.
गुड मॉर्निंग मॅम. नाही अजून 12 वाजायचे आहेत ना माझ्या घड्याळात.
Hello. Is it audible
गुड
to everyone?
आफ्टरनून मॅम. एम आय ऑडिबल?
Yes, ma'am.
येस फॉर
Yes,
मी.
ma'am.
Okay. So, good afternoon to each and everyone. Uh, I, Professor Deshmukh, welcomes to all the dignitaries, our beloved Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, IIC Chairperson, Mrs. Sakri Madam, all HOD, all IIC coordinators, all staff members, as well as all the dear students. We are organizing different types of events under IIC, that is Institution Innovation Council. Under this, under this, today we are gathered here so as to conduct a workshop on entrepreneurship skills, attitude, and behavior management. So, uh, to introduce about IIC activities, that is Institution Innovation Council, I invite our beloved principal, Dr. S.A. Patil sir. Yes, I will hand over this to our principal sir.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, sir.
Yeah. So, good afternoon to all. So, I welcome today's chief guest and resource person, Sphurti Birajdar Madam, Vice Principal, all heads of the department, and all faculties and students. So, this is one more program under the IIC Institute Innovation Council. Now, everybody knows that the knowledge, skill, and attitude, these three things are very important in one's life. Knowledge is important, but skill is also important. Only knowledge without skill is of no use. And even though you have got knowledge as well as the skill, but if you don't have a proper attitude, so probably you will not become successful. So for that purpose, now we arrange this sort of program so that the students will understand this and they will take note of this and they will implement this in their life and they will form a proper attitude so that they will become successful. And entrepreneurship is very, very important because the jobs are very limited and there are plenty or infinite opportunities for anybody to become entrepreneur. Okay? Entrepreneur is to do something new, something innovative. Okay? Let it be something maybe totally new or maybe what is existing in that some improvement either from the point of view of the efficiency or performance or maybe same thing which can be offered at a reduced cost. So all these things are possible under the entrepreneurship, and I hope that the students will take advantage of the information that is obtained from our resource person. So without taking much of your time, so I wish all the students a very happy learning, and I just ask our resource person Spurti Madam to continue with that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I'm going to introduce today's chief guest, Mrs. Sphurti Birajdar. She is working as an assistant professor in management at Global Business School Research Center, Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapith, Pune. She has completed her undergraduate degree in BCom as well as BBM in Shivaji University, Kolhapur. She has completed her postgraduate in MBA, MMS, PGDCM, University, Kolhapur. She is pursuing her PhD management from पुण्यश्लोक अहिल्यादेवी होळकर सोलापूर युनिव्हर्सिटी सोलापूर. In all 12 years of teaching experience, she has published two patents also. She has published six research papers at national level, seven research papers at international level, including Open. She has received National Award for Outstanding Educator for the year 2020. So, without wasting much of time, I am here to uh, hand over this mic to Mrs. Sphurti Birajdar. Over to
Thank you
you, ma'am.
so much, ma'am. Good morning to each and everyone. I personally thank Dr. Sunil Patil, Principal of AGPIT, HOD of CSC Department, teaching, non-teaching staff, and the other people who are directly or indirectly associated with the same. Thank you for the opportunity given. Now, for today, the topic is being given to me, that is entrepreneurship skills, attitude, and behavior development. Entrepreneurship skills, attitude, behavior development. When it comes to the words, you will see that there are four words which are being clubbed as at skills, attitude, behavior, and development. These four words are very important part and parcel of one's life, one individual's life. We are working now. If we consider the example of our CSC HOD, me, Megha ma'am, whomsoever, we are entrepreneurs. Okay, we didn't thought of
Basically,
going
how we
for
are going to verify the
entrepreneurs. Okay, we didn't think of having to be an enterprise. The reason or the basic reason we find is the risk taking ability. So before moving to why enterprise, why to go for an being an entrepreneur, I would like to focus on the four words, that is attitude, behavior, skills and development. So here, if we consider what do we mean by attitude, can anybody of you will let me know what is attitude according to you? Anybody? What is attitude? Okay. So here, attitude is what? A subtle way of thinking where we are having a feeling about something. So most of the time we refer the word that his attitude is not good, her attitude is bad, her attitude is positive, she is cooperative. When we refer all these things, what are these? These are nothing but the inherent capabilities of a person that we inculcate right from our childhood. I think I should go with both the languages, Hindi, sorry, Marathi and English. So I'll club. ओके. सो ॲटिट्यूड, आपण बऱ्याचदा असं म्हणतो की तिचा ॲटिट्यूड चांगला नाहीये, तो खूप पॉझिटिव्ह आहे, तो खूप कोऑपरेटिव्ह आहे. आपण जेव्हा असं म्हणतो, इट इज what it is a developed sense of feeling, a settled way of thinking, which is right from his or her birth. This is about attitude. What about behavior? When it comes to behavior, it is the way in which one acts, or in simple terms, I must say that it is the way in which the person is having the behavior, आपली वागणूक, आपण कसं वागतोय. So if I have to go with what I should try to understand, whether behavior and attitude are one and the same. आपण असं म्हणू शकतो का की ॲटिट्यूड आणखीन बिहेवियर हे सेम आहेत? येस, एनीबडी फ्रॉम द ऑडियन्स, कॅन एनीबडी टेल मी that attitude and behavior means one and the same? असं वाटतंय कोणाला की हे दोन्ही म्हणजे सेम आहेत?
no, madam.
नो, दे आर सेम अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, राईट ओंकार?
Yes, madam.
ओके,
They are not same.
दे आर नॉट सेम. ओके. सो सी, आपण असं म्हणतोय की ते सेम आहेत, आणखीन आपण हे म्हणतोय की ते सेम नाहीयेत. Okay, that means these are again a part of behavior and a part of attitude, I must say. When I am saying that both are one and the same, no, they are not synonym, but they are based on each other. That when I am developing a attitude, a sense of feeling, an act towards something, what it means, it means that it is out of my behavior, it is out of my inculcation that I have since from my childhood. मला ज्या गोष्टींची सवय आहे, मी ज्या एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये राहिलीये, मी ज्या एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये वाढलीये, त्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, माझं बिहेवियर जे आहे तो माझा ॲटिट्यूड डेव्हलप करत जातो. ओके. नाव आता आपण आपला टॉपिक काय आहे, एंटरप्रिनरशिप. मग आपण ॲटिट्यूड आणि बिहेवियरवर काय एवढं फोकस करतोय? द रिझन बिहाइंड दिस इज टू बिकम an entrepreneur, to start up our own venture, our own enterprise. What is more important? That we should have a specific attitude, a specific behavior, and thereafter we will have the skills to have the entrepreneurial ability. So the skills, when I am talking about the skills, what is skills? Skills, कौशल्य आपण ज्याला मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो, व्हॉट इज इट? इट इज नथिंग बट द प्रोसेस ऑफ डेव्हलपिंग आपल्यामध्ये जो बिहेवियर आहे त्या थ्रू आपला ॲटिट्यूड डेव्हलप झाला. आणखीन आपला ॲटिट्यूड डेव्हलप होत असताना आपण फोकस कशावर करतोय की आपल्यामध्ये जे कौशल्य आहे, स्किल आहे, तर त्याला आपण ग्रो करू. दॅट इज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डेव्हलपमेंट. सो when we continue with the subject, that is entrepreneurship skills, attitude and behavior development. So see, these words are important to start a new venture, to have a new enterprise. Okay, so most of the time we are, now you are pursuing engineering. Okay, when you are pursuing a engineering degree, what is your basic aim? To go for a job or to start your own venture. This is what a common factor we think, but majority of us give more preference to start, sorry, to go for a job. Why I want to go for a job? The reason is very simple and basic, that I do not own a skill of risk taking ability. रिस्क टेकिंग ॲबिलिटी, जर आपण बघायला गेलो की जे बिझनेसमन आहेत, जे एंटरप्रिनर्स आहेत, जे सक्सेसफुल बिझनेस टायकून्स आहेत किंवा जे युनिकॉर्न आहेत, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम बिलॉंग टू मारवारीज, जैन, गुजरातीज and Sindhis. When it comes to a common man, when we think of certain facts like this, we only aim at serving others. आपल्याला रिस्क घ्यायची अबिलिटी नाहीये, त्यामुळं आपण असा विचार करतोय की इट इज बेटर I'll go for a job, I'll get employed. With this, one thing is assured, that I will get a handsome salary after a specific period of time. मला महिन्याच्या महिन्याला सॅलरी मिळणार आहे, भलेही ती सॅलरी मला 5 दिवसांनी, 8 दिवसांनी, 10 दिवसांनी मिळेल, आणि ड्यू टू सम कॉन्टिंजन्सीज, ड्यू टू सम एमर्जन्सीज, देर मे बी अ प्रोबॅबिलिटी दॅट आय विल गेट द सॅलरी ॲट द एंड ऑफ द डे. So here the things are simple, that why people go for being an entrepreneur, and the other factor is they do not go for. So the basic factor is of risk taking ability and investment. So here, as we are talking about that, majority of the people are not thinking of the enterprise. So what is important to start a venture? What skills are required? So first I'll go with the meaning of entrepreneur. Okay, meaning or and definition of entrepreneur in a layman's language. What is an entrepreneur? Now the entrepreneur is a person who discovers new idea, as rightly said by our principal, that one should come up with some innovative ideas, either completely with a new product or development or modifications in the existing product. A person with innovation, creativity, risk taking ability, a person with passion, big vision, these are said to be the entrepreneur in a layman's language. Okay, so when it comes to a definition given by Joseph Schumpeter, he refers that it is a person only who is trying to introduce something new in the economy, and for his innovation he is going to get the reward. For his risk taking ability, it is referred as a profit. So according to Joseph Schumpeter, an economist, risk taking ability and innovation which will lead a person to earn a maximum profit is referred as entrepreneur. So here Now I am going to move towards the skills that are essential for being an entrepreneur. So, what are the different skills? Okay, just a moment. Yes, so sorry for the interruption. Skills. Now, what skills are important on the part of an entrepreneur? So, skills, when I talk about the skills, it is communication skill. Okay, it is communication skill. The most important factor a person expects from the other is a proper communication. Not only proper but an appropriate communication. It is where you might have learned in communication that there are total 7 steps in communication, where the sender encodes the message, there will be a certain process, and thereafter the person will receive the same and there will be a decoding. So here what is important? Now, somebody is trying to explain me something, but I am unable to get it. The reason is lack of communication or poor communication skills. So, here I must say that the important or most specific skill required by an entrepreneur is communication skill. Until and unless I am ready to reach with one or the other person, I may not be able to have a successful business. Okay, next is your human relation skills. As we have referred that communication skill is very important from the perspective to grow and expand the business. Okay, in the same way, human relations nowadays, the soft skills, or you can say that the empathetic approach, की मी एक माणूस आहे, मला समजून घेणारं कोणीतरी पाहिजे. दॅट इज व्हॉट एव्हरीबडी इज एक्सपेक्टिंग द सेम ॲट अ वर्कप्लेस, in a business, etc. So here the human relation skills also are important from the perspective of a entrepreneur. Math skills. Maths, that is your mathematics. Being the engineering students, you will find that mathematics is important in each and every aspect of life, right? तुम्ही M1, M2, M3, इथं काही प्लेयर्स असतील. ओके, इथे काही प्लेयर्स असतील ज्यांच्याकडे M1, M2, M3 हे त्यांना 2-3दा देण्याचा मौका मिळाला असेल, अँड नाव दे आर expert into math, so they can realize the importance of mathematics in one's life. Now Samarth has raised a question. He wants to ask a question. Dear, I'll get back to you at the end of the session. Okay, so here what we are expecting, that the skills, communication skills, human relation skills, math skills. Okay, now as engineering students, you are very well aware that mathematics, everything is based on dimensions. Okay, diameters, radius, that means without which you people are not able to grow with. So here mathematics skills are also a part of an entrepreneur. Problem solving and decision making skills. See, when I say that a problem solving skill, why it is important? When I want to start my enterprise, I'll be dealing with different employees, number of suppliers, buyers, and many more people, stakeholders with my business. याच्यामुळे काय होईल? I must have the ability of solving the problems in the contingencies and having a proper decision making approach towards the situation. Next skill is your technical skill. Technical skill, as we are upgrading with the digital disruptions, leading with the digital disruptions. Now if you see that we are taking the guest session online. Okay, we are having a guest session online. Means we are technically feasible for having the capabilities. According to the same, it is very important for an entrepreneur to have the technical skills, basic business skills. I must have the knowledge of business. Okay, knowledge of business, risk taking ability. So all these skills are what required by an entrepreneur. Now, why we should go for an enterprise, for our own startup? The basic reason behind this are that why I want to be an entrepreneur. Only three things are there with the same, that I want to be my own boss. I don't want to serve with anybody. To perceive my own ideas and to realize the financial rewards. Now, when I'm an employee, okay, when I'm an employee, I will give more preference to what? I am putting my ideas, I am putting my skills, my intellectual for the growth of my employer. So instead, I'll give more weightage on developing my own business so that all the financial rewards will be with me. I will realize the financial reward. So, this is what the basic reason why there is an entrepreneur. There is a famous quote that is being referred by Jawaharlal ji Nehru. In order to improve the standard of living of the people in our country, what is important to provide the people with the knowledge of technical management and social sciences. So, when he refers that there is a need of education in the country, so that education will lead the people in the country to get a good employment and thereby having a better standard of living. So, this, see the sequence: a good education which will lead to a better employment opportunities, thereby earning good income and further leading to a good standard of living. Why there is an importance of leading a good life, a standard of living? Because it reflects the growth of our economy, and ultimately the developing or the development status of the country is symbolized with the सेम. मी म्हणतीये की माझं स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग चांगलं पाहिजे. याचा अर्थ काय होतो? माझं स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग चांगलं आहे याच्याने कोणाला बेनिफिट होणार आहे? तर अल्टिमेटली इट विल बेनिफिट माय नेशन, माय country, because I am earning something. Okay, I am having the enterprise. माझं जेव्हा स्वतःचं एंटरप्राइज आहे, म्हणजे मी काय करतेय, many people are associated with my business. That means I am providing the employment opportunities to one or the other people. So here, when I am employing other people, ultimately I am trying to have employment opportunities for others. Thereby, here automatically I am having a development towards the nation. So, I'll go back to the statement where Jawaharlal Nehru used to refer that it is the need of the nation to have a good education, good employment opportunities for the people, which will raise the standard of living of the nation, thereby declaring the nation as a developed nation. म्हणजे काय आहे? But further he states that it is not possible for the organizations to provide employment opportunities in the number in which the people are going to get their education. So it is not very simple and easy, okay, to get a job. So here entrepreneurship is the best option for growing and creating employment opportunities for the nation. Now, if you look at the figures, India is witnessing a startup boom across all over the sectors. We do not say only we are into retail, we are into education, we are into health sector. No, but in many more areas, these enterprises are growing. That means the startup journey is taking place. So in automobile, food industry, education, innovation, health, etc., these enterprises are growing. Now here I would like to ask you about the famous entrepreneurs you know. Can anybody refer me few successful entrepreneurs which you know?
Jeff
Anybody
Bezos,
from?
Ratan Tata.
Very good.
Sonu Sharma.
Very good.
Sonu Sharma.
Soni Sharma, Jeff Bezos, Mr. Ratan Tata. If we look at them, if we study, yes, Swanand has referred that Jeff Bezos. Okay, Jeff Bezos. He is the owner, founder of Amazon. As we know the fact that Amazon do not own a proper place for its business, it was just his idea, okay, that he will have different business, different areas, different product segments under one umbrella through a online platform. Now if you see, in online platform selling, Amazon ranks at a top place. Do you know Tilak Mehta, who is referred as the youngest entrepreneur of India and who has received achievements as the youngest entrepreneur award in the age of just 16? Okay, it is not always the fact that you should be earning for the sake of earning something. It is out of some problems you have raised your own enterprise, you have developed your own app, you have started your own business, etc. So if we consider the examples to different fields, that not only introducing a new product. Okay, I have received another example of Nitin Kamath. That means you all are aware of the entrepreneurs in India. When it comes to, जेव्हा आपल्या मनात येतं की 60 to 70% बिझनेसमन मला बिझनेस करायचे, इफ आय विल आस्क यू that how many of you are willing to start your own business? Raise your hands. किती जणांना असं वाटतं की माझा स्वतःचा बिझनेस असायला पाहिजे? तर मी म्हणेन की जर आता प्रेझेंट 100-125 स्टुडंट्स प्रेझेंट आहेत, तर त्यामध्ये फक्त 20-25 स्टुडंट्स दे आर विलिंग टू स्टार्ट देअर ओन बिझनेस, और दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग की माझा स्वतःचा बिझनेस असायला पाहिजे. बट मोस्ट ऑफ देम डू नॉट. द बेसिक रिझन बिहाइंड दिस इज, व्हॉट इज द बेसिक रिझन? आपल्याला एकतर रिस्क घेऊ वाटत नाही, आपल्याला कोणाच्या अंडर काम करायचं नाही, एव्हरीथिंग इज ओके. बट वेन इट कम्स टू अ सपोर्ट, अ मॉरल सपोर्ट, cooperation from our family members, most of the time we do not get it from our relatives, our parents, from our friends, etc. So here when I say majority of the students have raised hand for the question, how many of you want to be the entrepreneur? So thank you so much that you raised your hand and you are responding. So here I say that it is the parents, it is the relatives, it is the friends who are afraid of the losses that one do not earn at the start of the business. मला मी बिझनेस स्टार्ट केलाय आणि इमिजिएटली मला प्रॉफिट्स हवेत, असं तर होत Nahi. So here, if we consider the examples, always it is not the innovation or creativity that will lead to an enterprise. If we consider the example of Falguni Nair, okay, who is the founder of Nika, where she was searching through a online website for a beautiful jewelry, and where it was a requirement that she has to be there to purchase that particular ornament. She felt very bad about the same, and she thought that how it would be if I'll start an online platform where I can start a business wherein different sellers, not only into a product, a particular product segment, in apparels, accessories, jewelry, ornament, etc., would be there, but many people under one umbrella will join. So Falguni Nair have developed a app, online shopping, that is Nika, where you will find that it is at top 7th position for online selling. Okay. Consider the example of Suchi Mukherjee, who introduced Limeroad. Many of the people are not aware about the Limeroad, but you will find that very qualitative products at a reasonable and affordable prices are available on Limeroad app. Then comes your Ritesh Agarwal, okay, who is the founder of Oyo, the founders of Uber, Ola, these apps. If you will see that these people are graduated from IITs, IIMs, but to start an enterprise, it is not essential that one should be well qualified. Okay, most of the times you will find that the businessmen, the top businessmen, they do not go for having the education in entrepreneurship or professional education for particular business. Their experience, their observation, their discussion at home will lead to such discussion, to having a success in a business. So here we are taking the example of popular or successful entrepreneurs like Falguni Nair, Suchi Mukherjee, Ritesh Agarwal, Paper and Parcel, that is Tilak Mehta, your Piyush Bansal. These are what? These are the entrepreneurs who have stuck with the idea and they went with a development of that ideas and converting the same into a successful business. See, it is not always that you will get a immediate success. There are many more challenges to entrepreneurs. Okay, as we have already referred that a major challenge is a support from the family or the friends. Okay, investment, that is capital earning, seed capital funding for the business, many more challenges are there for a business, but people will success only when I'll be overcoming these challenges and will lead to a specific path. So these are certain challenges. We are talking about Lenskart, Piyush Bansal. What a idea. Okay, what an idea was being developed for having the eyeglass or a just your specs. His vision, Piyush Bansal, vision was very simple and easy to know that in India, majority of the population is with a poor eyesight. So he wanted to develop a qualitative glares eyeglasses with a affordable and reasonable prices. So he developed the app for a particular face like square, circle, oval, what type of frame would be suitable. So without purchasing the same, I'm able to go with the idea how I may look if I'll have the same just through a particular app I will have. So see, these ideas have led them to be successful, and today Lenskart is one of the leading brand in eye specs or eye glasses. So we are talking about now in what way we can start our enterprises. Most of the time, as I have referred to the fact that the major challenge is of capital or raising fund for the business. Raising funds for the business, people, family members are not ready to financially support you, and so we drop the idea of starting our own business, starting our own venture. But are you people aware of the fact that the government is providing you with the seed capital, the assistance, counseling, training sessions for starting up the enterprises? Okay, starting up the enterprises. Now, the state and central government take initiatives to start up the ventures. For example, at district level, district industry centers are being established with the motto that at district level they will support the young budding entrepreneurs. At state level, there is CC, that is Small Industries Service Institutes. EDII, that is Entrepreneurship Development Institutes of India. Not only by providing a help through training, counseling, etc., the government is trying to provide each and every support through different means. Now, this is a part. There are total 11 schemes that are being introduced by the government. So, you all are aware with the fact that Atal Incubation Center, Prime Minister's Employment Generation Schemes, Seed Money Schemes, Stand Up India Schemes, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, Self-Employment Lending Schemes, Credit Guarantee Schemes, Venture Capital Assistance, New Generation Schemes, Bhartiya Mahila Bank Business Loan, Udyogini Schemes, Annapurna, Orient Mahila Vikas. There are many more such schemes which are introduced by the government for the purpose of promoting entrepreneurship development. Why the government is emphasizing on promoting growth of entrepreneurs? The basic reason is ultimately to develop the nation. ओके, आपण जेव्हा म्हणतो की इंडिया इज अ डेव्हलपिंग कंट्री, आपण डेव्हलप्ड होण्यासाठी काय प्रयत्न केला पाहिजे की आपले स्वतःचे एंटरप्राइज असले पाहिजे जेणेकरून आपण एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्च्युनिटीज जनरेट करतोय. नाव let me give you an overview about the budget. Now union budget 23 is being declared, where you can find that the government is giving more emphasis on promoting the medium, micro, small and medium enterprises, and they are focusing more on providing help to developing the cottage industries and the khadi industries, where the handicrafts are being promoted with the developments of machineries and technologies. Now, the what are the highlights of budget? What benefits for entrepreneurs, for startups are being provided in the budget 23? Okay, these schemes now, आता जे मी 11 स्कीम सांगितले त्या प्रत्येक 11 स्कीम मध्ये जो अमाउंट आहे, द प्रोविजन इज बीन इन्क्रीज्ड from minimum 16 to 42%. Why? So as to promote, and the major focus in this budget for entrepreneur was to empower women entrepreneurs, so here what benefits for the entrepreneurs under green growth to startups. Here, the government has improved the seed funding from 50,000 crores to 5 lakh crores. Can I share the screen of my PPT? I'll check once. Okay, am I not able to? I'll check. No, I may not able to share the screen. Okay, let it be. I'll just have the highlights now. From 50,000 crores to 5 lakh crores has been raised the amount. The credit guarantee for the enterprises who have startup with a capital less than 50,000 to lakhs of rupees, a credit guarantee is been increased. A tax limit is been expanded from 2 crores to 3 crores. There is a reduction in custom duty for these entrepreneurs. There is an introduction of entity DigiLocker. As we all are aware of the app of DigiLocker, we have seen to the fact that we can keep all our personal documents, that is Aadhaar card, PAN card, even our mark sheets, 10th, 12th, or our degree mark sheets in our DigiLocker. With the same, the government has introduced the concept of DigiLocker, entity DigiLockers for these small enterprises, wherein they can share their confidential documents, which will help to have a transparency in their business. So, this is what the government is trying to provide you with the funds, with the seed capital, and many more entities like DIC, SISI, EDII, EDP, entrepreneur development programs, training programs, etc., at a different levels, that is district, state, national, and international levels as well. So, this year, I would like to say that if you are trying to have even the basic skills, okay, you can start your own enterprise. At the beginning, you may have many challenges, but later on, surely there will be a progress with the same. So, here, as not only the government is trying to, but even the institutes like entrepreneurship development are emphasizing on promoting the skills that are essential for the enterprises. Now, you being the, if we consider the example of Paytm, Bharat Pay, okay, you will realize the importance of developing just a simple app for your business. Okay, so this is what, how the government is trying to promote entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurs from their end, and how the people are taking efforts to develop themselves. So this is the information from my side. If you people want to ask any question, you all are free to ask the same. Any questions? Yes, any questions? Samarth was having a question. Is Samarth there online? Is Samarth there online? Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. If there are no questions, okay, I would like to conclude the session with a common statement that always it will benefit you and your nation if you promote your own enterprise. Okay, Samarth has a question. that how to deal with fear and self doubts. See, how to deal with fear and self doubts. Now, what is more important in starting a enterprise? जेव्हा आपण एखाद्याला म्हणतोय की मला हा बिझनेस स्टार्ट करायचा आहे, आपल्याकडे आयडियाज आहेत, ओके, आपल्याकडे ते टॅक्टफुली हँडल करायचे स्किल्स पण आहेत. बट व्हॉट इज मोर इम्पॉर्टंट की माझ्याकडे कॉन्फिडन्स असला पाहिजे. सो समर्थ, हाऊ टू डील विथ फिअर अँड सेल्फ डाऊट. If you are having a self doubt, I would like to refer you that in case of fear and self doubt, you should go with a meditation first. You should improve and increase your readings. आपण जेव्हा जास्त वाचू तेव्हा तेव्हा नॉलेज वाढतं. नॉलेज अपग्रेड झालं की ऑटोमॅटिकली आपल्याकडे तो कॉन्फिडन्स येतो. अँड वन हू इज नॉलेजेबल इज what you can say relieved from self doubt and fear. मला सेल्फ डाऊट आहे म्हणजे मला भीती, तेच वाईस वर्सा माझं नॉलेज अपग्रेड झालंय, माझं इंटेलेक्च्युअल लेवल थोडं वाढलंय, म्हणजे काय झालंय, माझ्याकडे कॉन्फिडन्स वाढलेला आहे आणि माझ्या या कॉन्फिडन्समुळं मला डाऊट्स जे आहेत ते राहणार नाहीये. अँड इट विल हेल्प मी टू डेव्हलप माय एंटरप्रिन्युअरल स्किल्स अँड माय एंटरप्राइज. आपण बऱ्याचदा सक्सेसफुल स्टोरीज वाचतो, ऐकतो, ते इन्कल्केट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो, पण परत आपल्याला असं वाटतं की आपल्याला कोणी सपोर्ट करेल का. वन्स यू गो अहेड देर वुड बी नो वन टू पुल युअर लेग्स. त्याच्यामुळं ना इथे मला एक छोटीशी अशी स्टोरी सांगायची. आय विल स्पेसिफिकली रेफर इट इन मराठी. There are leg pullers at each and every step of your life. So if you have self doubt, you cannot go ahead. So readings, okay, the latest information, okay, the latest information, and upgrading yourself with the latest market trends will help you to minimize the fear and self doubt. Any other question? Have I satisfied you with the question, Samarth? Thank you, dear. Any other question?
मॅम,
See,
आपण मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इकॉनॉमी, आपण मेजरली मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इकॉनॉमी का नाही म्हणू शकत इंडियाला? कारण आपण मेजरली सर्व्हिस देतोय, म्हणजे आपण सर्व्हिस प्रोव्हाइड करतोय सच ॲज सॉफ्टवेअर सर्व्हिसेस. म्हणजे आपल्याला माहिती आहे की 90s मध्ये आयटी बूम आलेला.
हा,
90s मध्ये आयटी बूम आलेला, त्यानंतर आपण मेजरली सर्व्हिस इकॉनॉमीकडे वळलेलो. आपण मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इकॉनॉमी का नाही बनू शकत?
see, the major factor why we cannot be a major manufacturing unit or a producing economy, the reason behind this is we are in need of the latest technology, the latest machineries, where still India is fighting or striving for the same. आता मला if we consider the example of Japan, Iran, China, we will see that the latest technology are taking place over there. They are equipped with highly automated machines. आपल्याकडे ते नाही आहेत आणि ते का नाही आहेत? The basic factor behind this is we do not spend more on our standard of living. Why there is a need of having a better standard of living? Consider the example, I'm earning good but I am not spending good. If I am not spending good, त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं, ऑटोमॅटिकली इकॉनॉमी मध्ये मनी सर्क्युलेशन जे आहे ते कमी होतं. त्याच्यामुळे गव्हर्नमेंटकडे फंड्स येत नाहीत. फंड्स आले नाही आहेत, त्यामुळं आपण लेटेस्ट टेक्नॉलॉजीकडे जाऊ शकत नाही. सो इंडिया कॅनॉट बी रिगार्डेड ॲज अ मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इकॉनॉमी until and unless we are having full-fledged, automated, and latest machineries with us. See, we are into a service economy because India is the second largest or highly populated country where people are in need of employment. So we can be better in serving others Okay, we are good at employing others, so it is referred as a service economy. Okay, Swanand, have I
बट मॅम
satisfied you
बट
with?
मॅम
Huh? Yes.
पण मॅम आता AI गेम मध्ये आलाय. तुम्हाला चॅट जीपीटी आणि डॅली बद्दल माहित असेल.
Yes.
तर मग आता सगळ्यांच्या जॉब जाणार आहेत. मग आपण मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इकॉनॉमी बद्दल जास्त फोकस केला पाहिजे असं वाटत नाही का तुम्हाला?
Yes, we should focus on. But in countries like India, see, artificial intelligence, IoT, machine learning is taking place, no doubt. I'm not a CSC graduate, but whatever I have studied of artificial intelligence, IoT, machine learning, etc., though we are moving towards automation and we are afraid about the jobs that we are going to रिट्रेंच, आपले जॉब जाणार आहेत हे 100% कधी आहे, when we will not upgrade ourselves with a knowledge. We'll consider a very simple example की जेव्हा आपण म्हणतो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स इज टेकिंग प्लेस इन एव्हरी सेक्टर. Okay, when artificial intelligence is taking place at every sector, I am talking in every sector. That means right from kitchen to my office, artificial intelligence, that is robots are taking place. But Swanand, here I would like to know who is the person who would be developing, okay, automating and having a programming for the robots.
येस, वी
Of
मॅम.
course, we, the human beings. So, here, if you will upgrade yourself with the upcoming trends, knowledge, and the latest terminologies, automatically there would be no question of getting retrenched, getting laid off from your job. So, your question is very right. Okay, we should focus on AI based economy. But as a part of human concern, the government too is not taking certain steps for automation, because if there would be unemployment, still since last decade we are saying that we are a developing economy, we are a developing economy. And if we go with the same fact of moving towards automation, अगेन देर वुड बी अ प्रॉब्लेम की आपल्याकडे अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट वाढेल. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट वाढल्यामुळे ऑटोमॅटिकली काय होणार आहे, आपलं स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग जे आहे ते पुअर होणार आहे अँड अल्टिमेटली इट विल बी अ सेटबॅक फॉर द नेशन. सो वी द ह्युमन बीइंग्स, students, teachers like us should continuously focus on upgrading our knowledge. See, when I want to start, आता एक छोटासा ऍप आहे, I can pay. Previously, फोन पे, पेटीएम, गुगल पे, स्पेसिफिकली त्या कोडवरून आपण तिथेच पैसे पाठवू शकत होतो. बट लेटर ऑन वी हॅव रिसीव्ड that there would be a common code through which I can send money through any platform. So this is what the developments where we people need to abide with the same. Yes, Swanand. Any other question, dear?
मॅम, इंग्लिशचा रोल कुठपर्यंत असतो म्हणजे एका एंटरप्रेन्योरला बघितलं तर? इंग्लिश कंपल्सरीच यायला पाहिजे असं काय आहे का म्हणजे?
नाही, तसं काही नाहीये. बट इफ यू आता इंग्लिश, इफ यू विल कन्सिडर माय ओन एक्झाम्पल, आय मस्ट से दॅट इवन आय डू नॉट, आय हॅव नॉट बीन टू एन इंग्लिश स्कूल और अ कॉन्वेंट स्कूल, बट इट इज अ रीडिंग, इट इज हिअरिंग व्हिडिओज, इट विल मूव फॉर युअर इम्प्रूव्हमेंट्स. नाव किती उपयोगाचं आहे, असं तर उपयोगाचं नाहीये. अ मीन्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन इज सिम्पल. मला सांगायचं काय, माझ्या भावना तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचल्या, बिझनेसमध्ये एवढं ओके. बट जेव्हा आपण लेटेस्ट टर्मिनॉलॉजीज, ऍडव्हान्स टेक्नॉलॉजीज बोलतोय, आणखीन आपण असा विचार करतोय की मी जो बिझनेस स्टार्ट केलाय, आय शुड प्रमोट इट इंटरनॅशनली. एक सिंपल एक्झाम्पल सांगते की ऍग्री बिझनेस मॅनेजमेंट हा MBA साठी एक स्पेसिफिक कोर्स आहे. तिथे कोण असतं, तर ऍग्री स्पेशलाइज्ड मुलं असतात. त्यांचं बॅकग्राऊंड काय आहे, तर कम्प्लिटली मराठी मीडियम आणि शेतकऱ्यांची मुलं आहेत ते. मग त्यांच्यासाठी कम्युनिकेशन, व्हॉट रोल डज कम्युनिकेशन प्लेज ॲट अ स्पेसिफिक प्लॅटफॉर्म. इंग्लिश यायलाच पाहिजे असं काही नाही. बट आता आपण म्हणतोय की मी एक बिझनेस स्टार्ट करणार आहे. आता तुम्ही सगळे प्रोबॅबली CSC चे देशमुख मॅडमचे स्टुडंट्स आहेत. म्हणजे जनरली मी असं एज्युम करते की तुम्ही CSC एक्सपर्ट्स आहेत. CSC एक्सपर्ट्सला तुमचं जर ऍप्लिकेशन बिल्डिंग आणखी IT टर्मिनॉलॉजी जर स्पेसिफिक असतील तर तुम्हाला ॲज अन एंटरप्रिनर इट इज नॉट एट ऑल रिक्वायर्ड टू कम्युनिकेट इन इंग्लिश. अ स्पेशल एक्झाम्पल ऑफ गौतम अदानी सध्या जे खूप चर्चेत आहेत बिकॉज ऑफ मेनी मोर रिझन्स. जर गौतम अदानीचं एक्झाम्पल घेतलं, ही इज युझिंग अ ट्रान्सलेटर टू ऑर अ कम्युटर टू कॉन्व्हर्सेट इन इंग्लिश. जेव्हा समजा आता एखादं प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स आहे किंवा एखादी मीटिंग घ्यायची आहे तर ते काय करतात माहिती का, कम्युटर एक सॉफ्टवेअर आहे जे ते मराठीमध्ये बोलत असतात किंवा हिंदीमध्ये बोलतात, आणखीन ते ट्रान्सलेट होऊन समोरच्याला त्यांच्या आवाजामध्ये इंग्लिशमध्ये जातं. एवढी प्रगती आपण केली. इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन इज नॉट दॅट इम्पॉर्टंट. पण स्वानंद, तुम्ही जर रीडिंग केलात, आणखीन कंटिन्युअस व्हिडिओ जर ऐकलात तर इट विल हेल्प यू टू ग्रो युअर बिझनेस इंटरनॅशनली. दॅट्स इट. पण ॲज अन एंटरप्रिनर तुम्हाला कम्युनिकेशन आलंच पाहिजे असं काही नाही. In countries like India, we people give more preference to feelings, emotions, and empathy. Okay. Now, if Swanand, if I'll go with your DP, you are with your friends, right? That is what the emotion will help you to express your ways. Communication is just a means of गिव्हिंग युअर आयडियाज. त्यामुळे ते तेवढं जरुरी नाही बाळा. पण तुम्ही डेव्हलप केलात तर इट विल बी अ ॲडेड ॲडव्हान्टेज. ओके स्वानंद, आर यू देअर?
येस मॅम. थँक्यू मॅम.
ओके, वेलकम. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? देशमुख ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If there would be no questions,
Okay.
can we
Uh,
wind up?
yes, ma'am. Thank you
Okay.
so much, ma'am. And now I will invite Mrs. Purnima Kulkarni, ma'am, to give vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, madam. I feel a great honor and privilege to present vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, I thank our special guest, Mrs. Sphurti Birajdar, for her dedication to grace this occasion and valuable guidance. I thank S.A. Patil Sir, Secretary AGPIT, and Campus Director Dr. M.A. Chogle Sir for support to organize such good event. We are grateful to our Principal S.A. Patil Sir and Vice Principal V.V. Podar Sir for constant encouragement to arrange this moment. I thank IIC Chairperson Sakre Madam for her support and advice for this event. My heartfelt thanks to heads of all departments and faculties for their valuable contribution in our effort. Last but not the least, I am thankful to non-teaching staff and students for making this occasion memorable success. I hope in a future many more such events will be organized by you, madam. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Children, thank you so much for patient learning. Thank you to the entire team of AGPIT for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And with
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
dignitaries, I declare the function is over.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Same to you, ma'am.